Hey, it's JC1424 once again with Gran Turismo 4! And in this episode of our GT Mode playthrough, part 84, we're going to be doing some more one-make races, specifically the SL Challenge in Mercedes-Benz. We did Legends of the Silver Arrow whenever I bought my Mercedes SL 600, something like that, I don't remember what it was. And I bought that so I could also do it in SL Challenge. But yesterday, we did the Japan Championship and Japanese events. And let's just say that episode included the most devastating loss of the entire series. I swear to God, that was painful because it felt so long and I spent so much money to get there and I had to do the whole championship all over again. But they gave us a Nissan 350Z Concept LM race car for doing that. It's really nice. I could sell it for $300,000, but I'm going to try to keep it around and maybe use it for another Japanese event. That's always possible. So yes, it is a Mercedes SL 600. It's red. Whenever we were doing the El Capitan 200 miles, they had somebody with a Mercedes SL something, and it was the same damn color as ours. But here we are in Mercedes-Benz. You know, there's that SLR McLaren. I think that might be permitted in SL Challenge, because it's SLR McLaren. But yeah, this requires the IB license, and Legends of the Silver Arrow required the A license. That one paid $7,500. This one's going to pay $10,000 for each race. So that's $30,000. I assume that they would be doing upgrades because this isn't all like the same car. It's just a bunch of different cars. And I don't think they did that for Legends of the Silver Arrow. I could be wrong, but first up is Apricot Hill Raceway forward for 4 laps. Well, the McLaren is not in the lineup, so 23-point race. Yeah, they're just handing it to us. If the McLaren can't come here, then we've got this. We diligent on the throttle. Yeah, a little wheel spin, I guess. It's all right. Well, they're getting a little launch because, you know, whenever you have a dead stop start, they just don't get wheel spin. Like, I don't know how they can get that great of a start without having like be half throttle or something. Or if they go full throttle, then they wheel spin like me. But like, I don't get it. Heck, even my driver, whenever I was doing Super Speedway 150 miles, he was getting wheel spin. The autopilot or whatever. That was just weird, like always wheel spinning off of pit road. I don't know if they were doing that, but my auto driver was doing it. One of those things where you play a racing game and it's supposed to be so realistic, but then they're on completely different rules. Damn, this guy in the, I guess, gold Mercedes up front, he got that clean air advantage. And we're going to catch him eventually. And we're going to win this race because they said 23 A-Spec points, and that is the least amount of A-Spec points we've gotten in, like, the past 3 episodes now. El Capitan got 200 A-Spec points, and then the episode after that, I got 1,000 for 5 races. And then last episode in Japan Championship, I was getting 84 or 83 A-Spec points every race. He's putting up a fight, but I am slowly but surely catching him. I mean, I don't know. I think these races are a little bit shorter than the ones we were doing yesterday. But then it's just 3 races, and it's not a championship I have to do twice. So, yeah. I can be relieved. It's going to take forever to do. And I'm probably just going to do another one-make race event tomorrow. That's going to be 3 races long, because there's a bunch of them like that. There's so much that gets glossed over, because there's just so many. Some are A licensed, and some are IB licensed. I don't think there's any one-make races that are IA licensed, though. I never saw any in the process of looking through all of them. I should have noticed if there was, but I think with the classification, it would just be weird if it was a bunch of race cars or something. Usually it's all the stock vehicles and ones people in street legal would go for. Sports cars and stuff. Gosh, it's taking forever to get this guy. I don't know what... I mean, he might be driving one of the, like, better AMGs, SL65 AMG, because I know I didn't get the best SL one. I got, like, the second best, aside from the McLaren. But I'm guessing they just don't include that in here. Maybe they consider SLR a completely different thing than SL. I don't know exactly what he has on us, because in the straight, he's not pulling away. It's just, I can't gain as much in the corners as I'd like to, but... Yeah, this is a stingy car. It does not like steering. I remember that from the last time we drove this damn thing. I was complaining about that all video. I complain about that every video. Car don't turn. Boo-hoo. Wah-wah. Car don't turn. That's basically this entire fucking series. Either that, me being bored because I'm just dominating races. You know, you can never be happy on this channel. Even though That is literally the profile picture. But anyways, we take the 23 A-Spec point that we earned for winning here at Apricot Hill Raceway. And we get ourselves another 10,000 credit cash prize. Been getting a lot of those lately. I went ahead and made Apricot Hill Raceway the thumbnail for this episode because we don't race there that often in this game. I don't know why. I feel like we did a lot in Gran Turismo 3. Maybe it was new in that game, and then it was like afternoon and sandy. It looks very green in this one. But next up, Fuji Speedway, 80s. Usually go to the 90s. We never go to 2005. Oh my god. What are these colors? Black, gray, light gray, tan, and gray. What the hell? And then you got me with a nice magenta. Okay, let's be diligent on throttle. Alright, good start. I always pass everybody in the first corner of the track. Why do they do that? Why the fuck do they do that? Well, we can't pass everyone in the first corner of the track if this guy starts first and he actually doesn't have to deal with their shenanigans. Oh, so we're going to be making passes in the second turn of the track. Oh, shit. There we go. For once, things are actually happening at Fuji Speedway. I wouldn't say we have more horsepower than this guy. I think we're just in the draft in a place where it actually got a chance to be used. Okay, he slowed down a bunch, and then I was like, maybe I should do that too. Okay, so we've gone through like 3 turns, still ain't passed him. But we'll go ahead and pass him in the 4th turn. And I feel like I had everyone passed in the first 4 turns whenever we came to Fuji Speedway for Legends of the Silver Arrow. So that hasn't changed. Wish they were better at this track. Wish they weren't stupid every time you start a race here. I don't know why I stopped talking. Like, I'm just gonna not even show you the first full lap of the race. I'll show you something. I'm gonna go driving off the track. God damn it. I was a weird place for the car to get tight, just saying. And I still didn't lose the lead. Oh my god, this car really just doesn't turn. It doesn't turn in the places where you figure it just would, but I don't know. But yeah, I guess he's also an SL600. But once I took the lead, it was smooth sailing, free falling, whatever you want to call it. And well, the guy in the black, yeah, it's a SL600. He fell to 3rd. And another 10,000 credits. Our final race in the SL Challenge is at El Capitan, forward. I would say it's kind of peculiar, but we did have some kind of license test in one of the earlier sections of this track, I think. I guess the SLR McLaren just doesn't show up because it's not allowed in here. We do got some minty green and cherry red mixed along with this gray and tan and black or whatever. But I think it might have shown up in like the car is allowed thing, aside from just etc. Because it did show up in Legends of the Silver Arrow when it was allowed there. But that might have just been for exclusivity or something. Because in this case, everything is SL. I don't know. It's 9-point races. They gave us a lot for the first one. Well, not a lot, but more than this. Yeah, let's just floor it. Let's just have the worst start possible. They don't even matter. They have no pace at this track, and I hate that. It's a new track, and I love racing here. If they had pace, I'd be inclined to bring a better car in the endurance race. But instead, I brought the Z4s, threw an engine overhaul in it, and we were still off the pace compared to like what cars they had. But I was able to push that car past what they were doing with theirs. It's like I even had like worse tire wear than they did, and I still had enough pace to win the race. And it's just, I just think back to whenever I was able to beat the Pagani Zonda with my tuned up Z4. It wasn't that tuned up. Really tuned up is what we've been doing in these freaking Opel Speedster episode, or with that Mitsubishi Eclipse last episode. But yeah, we had this section where I think I would take the car up the hill right here, we do a little hop, and then come back down, and whenever we came around this bend and back down the hill, I think that's where that challenge ended. I'm not sure, but we're driving one of these cars. They all really look the same. They just all performed different. They're all AMG SL something. I think there's like an E55 AMG, but that might be like a different model from older years. But in the lead, we're driving through all the green in the trees. You know, I was thinking after I recorded El Capitan that, wait a second, this is going up on March 22nd or something. And then I was just sitting there thinking, if it went out on April 22nd, then it would have gone out on Earth Day while we're racing through Yosemite. It would be terrible if on Earth Day there was a race through Yosemite, the actual place, because they shouldn't be doing that at national parks, but doing it in the game, I think it's a little more appreciative with all the green and shit. But it was already too late at that point, and I got other shit I gotta do in the game. I don't want to delay that race for a whole freaking month. I should not have put it in second gear there, but it's El Capitan, so we're driving away with this one. Damn. Boring. I didn't even pick like a way better car. They just suck, and I'm tired, and I pressed the buttons too fast again. Yep. It said 300 SL Coupe. We were just racing against that. It came in this minty green color. I kind of figured they'd give it to us in this red. Well, I've already used this car for 2 events in this Let's Play, so I'm going to go ahead and sell it. And if I need some other kind of European or German car somewhere, which I doubt at this point, then we'll just have to get something else, because I don't want to drive this car anymore. And yeah, it's worth a lot of credit sell price just because it's a luxurious car. It costs a lot just to get this darn thing. This should get us past 3.65 million. But after this episode of our GT mode playthrough on Gran Turismo 4, we're at 62.8% game completion. So it didn't go up that much because it was just 3 races, but we should get to 63 whenever we do another one make event that's 3 races long tomorrow. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.